Today, I have no idea what I'm going to be drawing. This spinner is going to decide what I have to draw today, and also what materials I have to use to draw it. Every single option that's on the wheel is something that I've never even tried drawing before, and also things that I've been scared to try. So come with me as I embark on this journey of trying to step out of my comfort zone. It's important to step out of your comfort zone every once in a while, and well, I'm going to be trying to do exactly that. And since I have no control over what this spinner chooses, you might as well call it fate. So today, I'm going to be letting fate decide what I draw. Alright, let's see what we get for number 1. A stag beetle, okay. You know, when I was thinking of animals, I didn't even think about insects. But honestly, beetles are kind of cool, so that'd be cool. A capybara? I mean, that's pretty cool. It's like a different type of animal I wouldn't have thought of. Because I'm not really much of an animal person, so I don't really know like a bunch of different species of animals. So this is honestly going to be kind of interesting for me. Let's see, for the next one. In AA? I don't really know how to say this one. It looks like some sort of, I don't even know. It looks like this picture was taken at night, so maybe it's like nocturnal or something. But that's interesting. I've never heard of this species before, so I guess I'll research it. A German Shepherd, okay. I've never really drawn dogs either, even though they're like one of the most basic animals people think of. But like I said, I've literally like never drawn animals, so this is like way out of my comfort zone. Oh, okay, that's a pretty bird, a toucan. That would be cool. And then maybe like for the background, it could be like a cool like foresty background. That's cool though. Toucans, I like how they're so colorful. I love cats so much. I've got to say, I think cats are probably my favorite animal. Okay, maybe I've drawn like a cat once, but like the thing about drawing animals, like what scares me the most is drawing their fur. Like, I don't know, like I've just never tried it. Like maybe it's just like drawing hair, like on like a person, like in a portrait, but something about it just scares me. I feel like I'm just gonna do it and it's just gonna look weird. Ooh, a panther, that'd be pretty cool. Panthers are cool. Like giant cats, literally looks like the cat before literally looks like the species of cat that we, literally looks like the animal that we just got before this one. But yeah, panthers are cool. A dodo bird, wait a minute. Aren't dodo birds extinct? Time to let fate decide which animal I draw. Wait, oh my gosh, wait. Yes, the stag beetle. I'm actually not even mad. Like, that's actually kind of cool. Like, oh my gosh, I'm actually so happy I got the stag beetle. Because, like, now I don't have to worry about drawing fur. Maybe another time, but, like, I feel like the stag beetle is going to be really cool. So, I can't even be mad. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, why did I even add oil pastel? Like, I barely even know how to use oil pastels. I low-key really hope I don't get oil pastel, but here we go. Wait. Okay, watercolor. Okay. Honestly, I can work with that. I can work with watercolor. Maybe, I don't even know. Oh my gosh. I thought this would be simple. It's literally just 3 sections. Like, how am I messing this up? But, I don't know. Let me just look at the reference again. Why am I struggling on this simple line? It was literally fine. I keep erasing it and going back. Like, literally nothing's changing. I hate when I do this. I think in the reference photo it's at like a slightly different angle. I feel like you would like see this other arm, or at least I think you'd see this other arm and this other leg, but the reference photo doesn't have that. So I'm gonna try my best. Not my camera light turning off. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think that's pretty much the sketch that I'm gonna do. I tried to draw like a forest because I did a little bit of research, not like a ton, but I heard that stag beetles usually live in like forests or like woodland areas. I'll probably add some stuff to like this, like the grass, and then, you know, I don't know why the species of tree like changes as you go from here to here, but we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, honestly, I think the beetle looks pretty alright. I think it turned out pretty well, actually. I don't actually know like which colors I'm gonna paint it. Like, I did a quick Google, and I think stag beetles come in like dark colors, like reds and browns, but they can also be like metallic and like rainbowy or something. So I might try and do that. The metallic one would be cool, but the reference that I used, this is like a brown beetle, and I don't really know much about like painting reflective, like super reflective surfaces, but I don't know. We'll see. How did I accidentally just draw an Animal Crossing tree? I was trying to like get better at like sectioning the leaves into like different parts, and I just drew an Animal Crossing tree, so that's great. I'm trying so hard not to make these all Animal Crossing trees, I promise. That just looks horrendous. What am I even doing? Animal Crossing tree it is then, because the 3 sections just work out. What can I say? I think I'm pretty much done now with the sketch. I think I like how I made the grass look a little bit better. I might use like the fan brush to like make this look more like a tree. So I use my watercolors just when I want to add like some color to something, and like I don't want to be like super detailed, like I'll add in the details later or something. But watercolor is just so intimidating to me because there's so many like techniques that go with it, and it's like you have to like know what you're doing. I don't know. I guess that goes for like anything kind of, but I feel like with watercolor, like there's so many different ways you can like do it, and I don't know. I'm not like a pro or anything. So here I've got my watercolors from Five Below that I got a few years ago, and this water pen brush thing where you're supposed to put water in here. But I never liked how it turned out when I did that, so now I just use it as a watercolor brush. Here we go. I think I'm going to make the background like kind of bluish and like desaturated, and then as you come closer to the foreground, I heard you're supposed to make the colors more vivid. So I'm gonna try that out, especially since we're like in nature. I think it makes sense. And I'm gonna try and make the beetle like the focus point as much as I can. Like, I just realized I forgot to go get a paper towel, so I'll go get that and I'll be right back. I also have these brushes right here that I got literally from Target, so I might use the fan brush, but probably not all these other brushes. Now I'm gonna reattempt painting the trees. I did a little practice tree right here. I don't know, hopefully it goes well, but let's just get right into it, I guess. I think so far so good. I'm gonna make one side darker than the other so that I can have a little bit more depth. You know, I feel like this doesn't look too different from the first attempt, but except this time I'm just like going through with it, so maybe you just have to trust the process, you know? Maybe I was doubting myself too much. I don't know, maybe if I had like a smaller fan brush. I feel like it's just not, I feel like I run out of paint so quickly. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's like not even a big fan brush, you know what I mean? It's like a regular sized fan brush. I think this one's even a little bit smaller than, oh, and I just touched the mic, my bad. I think this one's even a bit smaller than the one I use for acrylics. I'm trying to like not get too much water, because that's when it starts to kind of like get muddled out and not really have the effect as much. But I don't know, I really want this to look good, so maybe I just need to trust the process. Maybe after a couple layers, it'll all come together. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I think we're on a good start though, especially for this being my first time using a fan brush for watercolor, so. Alright, so now I'm going to paint the beetle. I'm going to stick with that plan I had earlier and go with painting it red, because then it'll be like complementary colors or whatever. Honestly, I kind of wanted this to look more like stylized, just a little bit more cartoony, I guess. So far, I think I'm pretty happy with it. I think I just need to get better at learning how to choose colors and like color theory and all that. So I don't know, it's kind of like all over the place, because you've got this blue, which is just the sky, and then you've got this really desaturated like green color for the background, and then you've got these like pretty saturated trees in the background, and you've got like this desaturated trees, and then like this bluish kind of, I don't know. I tried my best. Maybe painting environments should have been on the list for things I need to get better at drawing. Maybe that'll be in the next video, I don't know. I mean, I guess this whole video is about getting out of my comfort zones anyway, so I just kind of wanted to draw something like that's complete, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't just want to draw a beetle on the page and then just to be like, okay, like, there's the beetle. But yeah, I mean, so far as getting out of my comfort zone, like, I wouldn't think to draw it, but it is pretty simple. Like, it's just like 3 shapes, you know what I mean? I don't know, I think I got lucky. I feel like once we move on to the other categories, I feel like it's gonna get harder. But hey, I'll take my luck, you know what I mean? But yeah, overall, this has been a pretty good learning experience for me. So let's paint this beetle, I guess. So literally at the end of this drawing, I have finally researched some watercolor techniques. I learned that there are 2 ways you can blend. I'm sure there's more. Literally, I just researched for like, I did some practice with blending on here. And basically, this one is like wet on wet. So I wetted the paper, and then I got the colors and put them down. And then this one, I did a base of red, and then I went and put the black on top, and then blended it out into the red, I guess. I'm probably just gonna do both and see which one I like more. Oh my god, why did I start with this? I should have started like up here, you know? I don't really think I liked how that one turned out. I'm not even gonna lie. So I think I'm gonna try the other technique for the other side. Hopefully the other way is better. I don't know. Honestly, this does look kind of better. I don't know why I didn't start with this one. I thought this one would be like easier, I guess, because for this one you kind of have to wait for it to dry in a way. But I don't know. We'll find out. The way it's drying looks horrendous. Okay, hopefully I can save it. Good lord. I do not like it blended, but the black is like gray. Like, it's way too light. And so is the red. I wanted it to be way more vibrant than that. So hopefully this way is better. Okay, wait a minute. Am I cooking? Or am I cooking? Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm going in circles. What did I do? I think I'd used more water. I think I need to use more water. I'm like scared to use the water because I don't want it to like... Okay, wait, no. I just needed to use water. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Why'd I touch that? No. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. I think we're getting somewhere. Hold on. Oh, and I ruined it. Hold on. The thing with watercolors is like, I think I'm doing good and then it dries and I'm like, what is this? Like, why does it just, it changes so much from like when it's wet to when it's dry. And I'm like, I don't, what did I even paint? Like these trees, they're bothering me so much. I can't. I'm gonna go back and make them darker because they just look so weird like that. Like, I didn't know they were gonna be that light. And it's like, yeah, I wanted it to be desaturated, but like, not like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how did that? Okay, now I feel like I'm just lifting up the paint. This isn't good. Okay, wait. Oh my god, I keep changing my mind every 2 seconds. Okay, now I feel like I ruined it somehow. I keep saying, okay, wait, like something is changing, and it's literally, I'm like going in circles. I'm just gonna leave it at that and then see what it looks like when it dries. And it's gonna be atrocious. I already know it's gonna be atrocious, but hopefully, I don't even know at this point. It looks okay right now. I'm gonna do the other sections of the beetle and I'll get back with you. I am officially done with this drawing. I'm honestly kind of excited that I'm done because I just went back so many times to change things. I mean, I guess that's not necessarily like a bad thing. Honestly, it just revealed a lot about me to myself. Like, I need to practice knowing like which colors to choose, because like honestly that was kind of like the hardest part. Like, and it's literally like a forest. Like, you wouldn't think anything of it. Like, it's literally just green. Like, most of this is green. I don't know, I was trying to get all fancy with it and I was trying to be like more blue or something. Maybe if I like started with this and then work my way back, I would like find my way easier. I don't know, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I've never drawn like an insect before, so that already was like a new thing for me. But yeah, I mean, overall I'm pretty happy with it. I think it would be a different story if I had to draw like an animal with fur, like I was saying earlier. You know, maybe I'll get that luck streak. Who knows? Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a really fun video to make. And always just remember that though it's important to try and improve in your weak areas as an artist, it's also important to give yourself patience. And if you're trying to get good at something or trying something for the first time, chances are that the results aren't going to be perfect, but that's literally how learning a new skill works. It just takes patience and practice. So I encourage you guys to go and conquer your own artist weaknesses too, and remember to have patience with yourselves. As always, if you liked the video, consider giving it a like, and if you want to see more of this series, you can subscribe with notifications on, so you can know when the next video in this series comes out. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!